الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أفضل الأنبياء والمرسلين اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. In the past few days we've seen a great drop in the number of musallin in some of the masajid across the United States, and some people are afraid or scared of the backlash because of the shooting that happened. And I just wanted to remind everyone, Allah Azza wa Jalla يقول في كتاب الكريم وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. Allah is telling us in the Quran that He shall test us. He shall test us by having some fear, maybe shortage in money, maybe taking some of our loved ones away from us. But Allah Azza wa Jal in the verse by reminding us, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. The solution is not, for people to stay away from the masjid. في وقت الشدة والابتلاء الناس عليهم أن يتقربوا إلى الله عز وجل ويأتوا إلى بيته ويتضرعوا إليه. ليس الابتعاد عن الله عز وجل هو الحل. This is not the answer for you to stay away from the masjid. But indeed the most important thing is for you to remind yourself, من الذي أخرج يونس من بطن الحوت? Who's the one that took Yunus out of the stomach of the whale? When he said سبحانك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. And من الذي شق البحر لموسى عليه السلام? Who's the one that split the sea for Musa عليه السلام? And who's the one that, when Ibrahim عليه السلام رمي بالمنجنيق في النار وقيل أن اشتعلت النار يومان. They was said that the fire that they put was for 2 days. And كانت الحبال في إبراهيم على يدي إبراهيم. The ropes were in the hands of Ibrahim when Jibreel أتاه ب600 جناح with 600 wings on him. And he said, هل لك من حاجة? Do you need anything from me? قال إن كان منك فلا. From you I don't. وإنما من الله فحسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. But indeed from Allah, Allah Azza wa Jal is my sustainer and my protector. Allah Azza wa Jal يقول إنما ذلكم الشيطان يخوف أولياءه. Indeed this is the shaitan, Satan. He's trying to scare and put the fear in the hearts of those who follow him. فلا تخافوهم وخافوني. Don't fear him but fear me. When do you do that? إن كنتم مؤمنين. If you're believers, then you should not fear anything. نعم نأخذ بالأسباب, you take with reason, but the fear should not be in our hearts at all to stop us from coming to the masjid, خاصة في هذا الشهر المبارك الذي تفتح فيه أبواب الجنة وفيه في كل ليلة عتقاء من النار. Not in these nights when there is people that Allah Azza wa Jal, in their names be written down daily to be saved from Jahannam والعياذ بالله. فالعمل في هذا الشهر العظيم مبارك ومضاعف فيه الحسنات. In these blessed month that حسنات is multiplied. ولا ننسى من الذي فتح لنبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم فتحا مبينا. Who's the one that opened to Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم the great opening بعد أن أخرجوه الناس من مكة, when the people kicked him out of Mecca and ran him out of Mecca, and the Sahaba. Allah Azza wa Jal سبحانه وتعالى يقول في القرآن الكريم الذين قال لهم الناس إن الناس قد جمعوا لكم فاخشوهم. This is what we hear today. الذين قال لهم الناس إن الناس قد جمعوا لكم. This is what we hear every day. People are afraid. They're going to do this to the masjid. They're going to do this to the Muslims. Don't go out. Stay in your homes. Take off the hijab. Allah Azza wa Jal says, Allah Azza wa Jal says, فزادهم إيمانا وقالوا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. Allah Azza wa Jal says, those who says when the people have came and threatened them, that people have got the power for them, or people got their weapons for them, or people collected in great numbers for them to come get them. This is what we hear, that this might happen to the Muslims. This will happen to the Muslims. Allah Azza wa Jal says, الَّذِينَ قَالَ لَهُمُ النَّاسُ إِنَّ النَّاسَ قَدْ جَمَعُوا لَكُمْ فَاخْشَوْهُمْ. Be afraid. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. This didn't do anything to the believers. فَزَادَهُمْ إِيمَانًا. It increased their iman. Allah Azza wa Jal said, وَقَالُوا. Then they said what after it increased their iman? That they know that nothing will happen. Allah did not write for them. وَقَالُوا حَسْبُنَ اللَّهُ وَنِعْمَ الْوَكِيلُ. They said Allah is our sustainer and our protector, and Him we rely. So what happened if they do that? فَانْقَلَبُوا بِنِعْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَفَضْلٍ لَمْ يَمْسَسْهُمْ سُوءٌ. Allah Azza wa Jal says, indeed, after those who said so, انقلبوا بنعمة من الله, then they became from a favor and blessings from upon their Lord upon them. وَفَضْلٍ لَمْ يَمْسَسْهُمْ سُوءٌ. No harm had overtaken them, and no harm had came closer to them. So during these times, I want to remind my brothers and sisters, this is the time that we come closer to Allah, and we stand strong, and we remind each other, and we remind our brothers and sisters that علينا أن نستمع أن ما فعل أو ما فعل ذلك الرجل لا يمثل الإسلام، والإسلام بريء منه. Whatever this man did, Islam is free from such madness. الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم لم يضرب طفلا ولم يضرب شابا ولم يضرب امرأة. وصلى الله عليه وسلم never hit a man, never hit a servant, never hit a child, never hit a woman. صلى الله عليه وسلم نهى عن ذلك. صلى الله عليه وسلم forbid any of this. حتى أن امرأة باغية من بني إسرائيل أشربت كلب فغفر الله لها. If Allah Azza wa Jal and His religion of our deen gives such a blessing to those who even gives a blessing to an animal, let alone that when a woman was a fornicator, when she gives a drink to a dog, Allah forgive her sins and give her heaven. فما بالك بالذي يقتل الناس بغير حق. What do you think of a person that kills people without حق? So don't be afraid. My brothers and sisters, during this blessed month of Ramadan, let us come close to Allah Azza wa Jal during this ibtila, an imtihan that the Muslims are going through. أسأل الله عز وجل أن يحفظ بيوت المسلمين. أسأل الله عز وجل أن يحفظ بيوته. I ask Allah Azza wa Jal to protect his houses. I ask Allah Azza wa Jal to protect the Masjid, to protect the Muslims. أسأل الله عز وجل أن يحفظ المسلمين والمسلمات في كل مكان. اللهم من أراد بالمسلمين سوءا فاجعل كيدهم